Hey guys, it's Christian again. Someone requested a call squad, and I'm just going to refer to my call run just because I don't have a picture of the actual run anymore. Anyways, um, if you're going to go rainbow leader, I suggest to bring two healers, and I really recommend Elimo 5 star and Aldri, the 6 star one, because all three 6 star, especially his its brave bird, super brave burst, it gives you immunity to status ailments for 3 turns, which is amazing against Karl, who does paralysis, weaken, injury, and Elimo, which is obvious because of her defensive boosts for 3 turns. For Rainbow, I would suggest there's a couple of leaders you can use. You can use Tiara because she heals for 3 turns. Um, Load in, which which is amazing. You have to have load in your rainbow squad against Carl, just because he gives you thunder. He gives your units the thunder type, which makes your attacks super effective against Carl. You can also use Zelban because his defensive buff from his Brave Burst is amazing. I haven't tried it out yet, but I could with my other account. But yeah, he's another recommended if you have him. Um, I wouldn't recommend Melcho or Dual GX as a leader for Carl, just because Melcho doesn't really do much other than his Brave Burst that gives you immunity, but not really that worth it when you can just go with Twins, Reese, or Elsa. Dual Jax because he doesn't really do that much. Also, you can run leaders such as the Twins, Reese, and Elsa for to get rid of status ailments. You can also run Falnius if you have it, because when you fight against Karl and Gra later on, the drop of Brave Crystals and Heart Crystals are really, really low. And Felnius later skill helps a lot. It really helps a lot. It gives your healers their Brave Burst at once that could save you a lot of times. Also, if you are going to run Rainbow, I suggest using um, a refined gem on your Altry or one of your healers. Uh, okay, about Karl's attack pattern. Um, he does on his first form, which is what you can see right now in the screen. Is you can he does AOE every 5 turns, so you can guard there also. So you have to guard every 5 turns. His AOE is water water type, and then around 75% health, he starts using single target attack, which is paralysis, which is thunder type. It's single target, and then earth type attack, also single target, that weakens you, lowers your defense, and then around 50% health, which is where you can see that line dividing the units. When you're around 50%, only attack with one unit and then have the rest guard. Because around 50% health, he goes and evolves to his 5 star form, which is this. And then he attacks again once he goes to 5 star form. And then you can also guard on his second form, which is what you can see right now. You can guard every 5th turn, but sometimes he doesn't do it accordingly. So but it does work sometimes. What you have to watch out though is for around the letter K in Karl. You have to guard 5 of your units and have one of them attack Karl. That one who will attack Karl will be your sacrificial unit unless it can survive. Because around that area, Karl will do, or around 50% health, he will do a move called Blue Execution that will take out your whole squad if you are not ready and if you are not guarding, which is where most people fail to beat him. And then after that, he will just attack you with paralysis and injury unless you have Twins as leader. And then around 25% health, he gains a massive critical boost, massive attack boost, and a massive defense boost. And also he has heal over time for 3 turns. So it's recommended if to guard sometimes. And for Rainbow, I would suggest bringing Cure. Like you can see right now, I suggest bringing these items except for the Thunder Seal, where you can bring either whether where you can bring Fujin Tonic for the healer. Especially if you have Ultra, you just use Fujin potions on him, and then use his super brave verse, heals everyone of their paralysis or injury, and then or stimulant if you want to, but it's not really recommended when you have all three in there with refined jump. Um, you can also bring Mega Cure or Holy Light or even Revive, so that when your healer dies, you can just revive it and then use a cure and then guard. But I suggest for Rainbow, you go always guard your healers because you can't risk them of dying or else you just lost. Anyways, yeah, this was my first squad, and then uh my my second squad, and then my third squad, which made me win against Carl. Anyways, oh, the Thunder Pot is there for because I didn't have enough cost. Anyways, later guys. Christian out. Oops. Oops.